This man is a machine. What's up, guys? We're back with another reaction video. We're checking out Roy Clark and Buck Trent, Dueling Banjos. But in this one right here, they look a lot older, like 70, 80 years old. So I want to know if they still have what it takes. I definitely got to jump into this one. Can't wait to see it. So why don't we see what it's all about, all right? Let's do it. This looks like it was filmed modern day. It's a good picture.
We look forward to all of our family reunions, but I think we've been looking forward to this one about as much or more than any other. With all the gang from the cornfield that we all grew up watching and loving, and it is so wonderful of everybody to be here today. This is really going to be fun. How many times have you heard that theme song?
Not counting just now.
Yeah.
I have not stopped. Yeah, I have not stopped to count, but it's the second most popular thing that's ever happened in my life.
The most important being?
I can't remember. No, how many times I've heard, I have not the slightest idea.
A bunch.
But you were on Hee Haw from the very beginning, right?
Even before the beginning, I was a guest on the Jonathan Winters show. And Frank Pepiot and John Aylesworth came to me and with this idea of doing a show not unlike Laugh-In. And would I be interested? And that was in the fall of 1968. And you know, you say yes to everything in this business because a lot of it doesn't ever come to pass. And in January of 1969, my wife, she wasn't there. My manager.
That could have been your wife.
I was going to say, they have a lot in common, I'll tell you that. Well, he called and said, they're getting ready to do that show. My manager called. And I said, what show is that? He said, they're calling it Hee Haw. I said, they're calling what Hee Haw? They said, well, that's just a working title. By the time the show gets on the air, they'll come up with a much more clever name.
Right.
So you think back on it and say, what could be more clever than Hee Haw?
They could have called it the Roy Clark Show.
I doubt if we'd be sitting here today celebrating the longevity.
He's got, I'll tell you what, I don't know how Roy Clark, how old he is here, but he's got a sharp freaking wit. And I didn't know he was still alive. He's looking well. He looks as sharp today
How long
as
has
ever.
it been since you've seen some of these folks?
Boy, I don't know. It's been, it's probably been 5 years or so since the last that I saw. Before that was like 20 years. Before that was, you know, we've been doing this a long time. Yeah. We were in production. I've heard so many different time periods, but we were on in production over 25 years. But then we did another segment called Hee Haw Silver, which they went back and took different parts out of different shows and made a new season. So actually we've been more like 27 years in production.
But there were few times really when like everybody was together, because you filmed the show a lot of times in segments. You'd go in and do a certain segment or a song, but for everybody to be gathered, you didn't always do that, did you?
So we didn't have room really, so what they tried to do was to get as many people in at a given time that we could do it and not have everybody. We were using the men's room for the Well, no, there's another version.
What?
We
What's
were
he trying to
using
say?
that as the men's dressing room, and the ladies' room was the ladies' dressing room. That's how cramped we were for space. So, as few of people that we could have at a given time, the better off it was for everyone working the sets and getting everybody in each other's way.
When they put the show together, there was a feeling that you just knew the minute you saw it that it was going to be successful. And one of the most successful things on the show was a segment that you did with the late and great Buck Owens, where y'all did a little picking and grinning. You got another Buck sitting over there next to you, who was on Hee Haw for a long time. Could you guys, could Roy Clark and Buck Trent, could y'all reprise a little bit of the picking and grinning segment to really get us in the Hee Haw mood?
We probably could, but I don't know if I want to. No, I'm
Funny.
just
He's a
teasing.
funny guy.
Because yeah, we did this years and years ago.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
You know, I haven't played a banjo since the last time
Well,
that I played. I know it.
Well, I think they're fixing to lay one on you there.
I know it.
Now,
tell you.
of course, when you and Buck Owens did this, Buck played guitar and you
Yes,
played
he did.
banjo. But Buck Trent's got, we're going to do a dueling banjo thing here.
The way that it was originally written.
Was it originally written for banjos?
there's
Two banjos.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
By Arthur Smith.
Oh, he's talking about the dueling now.
Yeah.
Yeah, feeding banjos. Yeah. You want the strap around you, or is it good enough? You got it?
You got
See,
it?
Yeah.
I wonder if this is going to be like riding a bike where he just picks off right where he left off. I feel like that's hard to believe because at his age, I cannot believe that he would be as talented as he would be when he was like 30. Well, let's see. Maybe he could. If anyone could do it, it's him. Okay.
I knew he was going to do
I
that.
just had to. I did. Wait, golly. You remember that? You remember?
Show off.
Was we playing?
Look at the smile on his face. By golly, he still got it. Not as quick as he once was. At his ripe age, he seems like he's about 80 years old there. To be able to do what he just did on the banjo, people would kill to have that skill. Yet he hasn't picked up the thing in over 5 years. What does that say? When I shoot a basketball in a while, and it's been like a year, I airball the first one almost every single time. Meanwhile, this guy picks up a banjo, hasn't seen it in half a decade, and he's slaying it. It's great to see a true musician like this. I'll even go out on a limb and say this. I would say he's more talented right here in this video than I'd say 70%, 75% of musicians today. Even at his age right now, like 80 years old. But yeah, I definitely did enjoy this. If you guys did too, make sure to smash it, like, comment, subscribe. Please let me know what I should react to in the future. I'd be happy to do it, and wish you guys nothing but the best. Till next time.